Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Am I learning to draw era? Oh, oops. Yeah, I kind of am, huh? Hello, by the way. I, like, really was thinking about what to stream today because I was like, oh, I was, doing my Elden Ring run. I really should finish my Elden Ring that I was doing. I really need to, like, find out, like, did I keep playing, like, but I was like, I just want to draw. So here we are once again on a drawing stream. It's a day early. Usually we have our Thursday craft stream. Now we have everyday drawing stream. Hi, Pauline. Hello, hello. Hi, Grim. Is this the Dark Souls of drawing streams? Maybe we'll draw something kind of dark. Well, we could draw something kind of dark to fit the theme. How does that sound? How am I feeling? Oh my gosh, I'm feeling so much better. I don't know what it was. It was like, okay, so if you like were there for the Monday stream, I was like feeling like I had pressure on my head and kind of the sniffles, and then the next day I was like, oh yeah, it's a full-on cold. And then it was like a 24-hour flu kind of thing because it was gone. It's gone today. I mean, I have a little bit of a headache, but like that's not a big deal, It's like almost all recovery, So yeah, I'm feeling much better. I mean, I think I'd rather like draw than like have the stimulation of video games. If I'm like a boomer saying that, but you know what I mean, right? Like all the like brightness and stuff. Hi Seagull, how are you? Hello, hello. How will I be able to see the dark things? Oh yeah, I guess if your if your computer's in dark mode, you won't be able to see it now. Is it the mysteries? We'll see. I haven't drawn too much. I mean, the last stream was only a few days ago, so I think I don't have too much to show y'all actually. I mean, I definitely drawn. Y'all saw I posted on the Discord, but yeah, it's instead of last time it was like what 20 days or something in between the last time I showed y'all my sketchbook. Now it's been like 5 or 6 days, so it'll it's a little different, or I guess it's a little like it's a little less exciting, if you will. But you going to sleep soon? Thanks, Graham. Good night. Yeah, I hope you have a good rest. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Okay, let's see. Let us see. So one thing I'm wondering. Do we want background noise? I feel like often when I put on background noise, it ends up being too loud. So we can, play it by ear, I suppose. But yes. Also, I have to decide where I want to put my reference. I think I'll put it here, and I'll put this here. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm moving screens around. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good day yesterday. I hope y'all had an exciting, eventful time. But first, before we go through, or before I pick what to draw, I'm gonna show y'all what I've been up to with my doodles. Y'all have seen this one. We did this one together, and then y'all saw this one. This was when we did on stream, and then I practiced a little bit of hair with varying results of success. You can say here, like, if I go like this, it's pretty okay. It's not too bad. I was like enjoying after we had this success. I was doing a lot of like layering. This is all with colored pencils too. But yeah, I like how this green one turned out a lot. I thought this was cute. But yeah, I was just like, I don't know, trying different hairstyles. I really want to get like pigtails good. I kind of like how these turned out. I thought these are pretty cute. I like what I did up here with like the little pieces coming out, I think the top half looks better than like the bottom half, like conceptually. But I think, yeah, this one's my favorite. We saw this one. Oh yeah, so this one, you can see I was practicing the, what are those flowers called? The really famous, like, anime flowers. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The spider lilies. Spider lilies. Hair is hard. Hair is really hard. I've been struggling a lot with hair, but I'll show you. I've had a couple successes recently. But yeah, so this one, I like was following a book, and you can see like the proportions are kind of off. And then I was reading about how a person usually in like anime style is like 6 heads tall, 6.5 heads. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then like right here sometimes. So I feel like the proportions came out a little better. The skirt's pretty cute. I mean, obviously the hair is very simple, but yeah, I honestly the spider leaves are my favorite part of this page. And then this one, Wild Breakthrough. I also don't know what I smudgied on here, but it makes me sad that there's smudgies on here. But look at this breakthrough. It looks so pretty. The way her hair is like all wavy and flowy. I don't know what possessed my body when I did this, but it's like actually pretty good. Got the shade. Yeah, I'm very happy with this one. This one left me pleasantly surprised. It's if you've seen Tokyo Ghoul, the first opening, Risa, I think Risa's her name. She has this part. There's this part of the opening, so I like used that as like a base for this. So yeah, this one turned out really good, and then this one's the latest one I did. It ended up on 2 pages, so I messed the proportions up a little bit here, but I love how I did her hair. Like it's like hard to see on one screen, but you can see like I made the hair really flowy, and look how I added like, you know, I has that iconic like little like the like pink in the purple. You know what I'm talking about with the shading. So yeah, I really love how I did her hair. I think if I had like done better on her face, this would be a really cool piece. But yeah, like look at over here. You see this? Like I don't know. I was so impressed with myself. I've been doing like a lot of reading and watching how people do things, and it's like I had a little bit of an epiphany about how to like blend a little better. But yeah, I think this came out pretty good. Other than like I said, it probably shouldn't have been split between 2 pages, but I started drawing with like her mouth, and for some reason I put her mouth here. I don't know why. Honestly, no idea at all. Why the mouth ended up here, but the point is it ended up here, and so it ended up on 2 pages, and that's okay because I still think it turned out really, really pretty. You know, it's the one from Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, Risa, I know who you're talking. That's honestly valid. She's kind of the best. She's with okay, I can't remember his name right now. I'm gonna say the Fire Snappy guy. Colonel Fire Snappy guy. You know? Hello, how are you? But yeah, so this is pretty good. And this is where I last left off. So I've only drawn like 3 or 4 things since the last stream, but some of them took multiple days. Like this took a while because I don't know, you know. And then you can see I kind of just was like doing random stuff, doodles. This one took a couple days because I was like in the hair, like filling things out. So yeah, I've kind of like the last few pages was like I've been watching a lot of anime openings. It was like in the background, and so it's like, you know, I've been listening to a lot of anime openings. Why don't I just like draw them while I listen to them? So that's how we ended up here. So I think I have an opening picked out. I have like I have like 17 tabs open of different like scenes of openings where I was like, I like this frame. That's a nice thing about, I've been into like, y'all know, I've been kind of like really into faces. I haven't explored bodies too much yet. So yeah, I kind of like openings have a lot of like close up of faces. So that's where we are right now. Is close ups of faces. And unfortunately, it's pretty hard to like set my notebook up right to like draw on this page. So I think I'm gonna have to draw on this page, and then I'll fill in this page myself later because I don't like empty sides. I like filling up both pages, as y'all can tell. You know, the only thing is, so you might be able to tell, I glue pages together because they bleed through. I think I showed y'all. This is like a drawing from like here. You see, this is from like a year or so ago because y'all know I picked up and gave up drawing like 15 times. You can see how it like bleeds through, and so I like glue pages to fix it. But look at Okay, can we for a second, like, just appreciate... This is basically 20 days of practice going from, like, this to that. Isn't that kind of wild? This is, of course, like, a year and a half or 2 years ago or something. Because, like I said, I give up on my sketching a lot. But, like, look at it. This is a pretty good improvement, I would say. Use a sacrificial piece of paper. So I do use a sacrificial piece of paper. The problem is it doesn't bleed through to the second page. It bleeds through, if you look at the example, it bleeds through, like, you see this? So if, like, I had a drawing on this page, on the other side is where, it's so, like, I have to, yeah. So, like, it didn't bleed through onto this side. It just comes through the one page. So if I had something on this side and then I decided to go to the next one, which, by the way, I was really sad because I was, like, super proud of how I shaded this eye, like, 2 years ago. So I was, like, really sad that I lost this drawing. So yeah, it's like, it makes, like, the next page unusable. So that's why I ended up here. Hi, Iron! Sorry, I don't know if I said hi. But yeah, can we appreciate? Look at this. Look at this. I've gotten so happy. Also, like, you can see my fingers are always covered in marker now. Even, like, I wash, scrub. It's because I'm, like, always doodling now. Or, like, working on stuff. But yeah. So, okay. Do we want the calming background noise of rain? Thoughts? Yes? No? Or do we want to enjoy the silence? It's up to us. We have options. Sorry. I have it ready depending on y'all's choice. Would know if her markers are alcohol-based. Yeah, they're alcohol-based, but that's not the problem. The problem is just the paper. That's why they blend so well, you know? The bleed through does look nice though. It's got its own little effect, you know? It's got its own little aesthetic. Okay, let's see. So I have some options. Oh, look at this person that gets to be banned. Oh, that's such an old account that they stole too. That's devastating. I feel bad for them. Aww. Twitch makes me so sad with the bots. So what happens is bots just steal accounts and post on them. Because, like, new accounts, you know, are suspicious. Don't ban them if you feel bad. But just do it somewhere else, you know? But, like, Twitch tells you how old an account is, like, when it was created. So, when you click on them, I can see, like, how old the account is as I'm banning them. It's like, ugh, banning an account created in 2017? This account has so much history. And then I just had to ban it because someone stole it and is posting in my chat about cheap viewers. I feel bad. I hope their account is saved somehow. Okay, so some things I thought were kind of cool. I found this, like, drawing from, like, the free rent opening. There's one of her, like, if you know, she's, like, curled kind of in a ball and she's, like, hugging these plants. I think it might be kind of hard, so I'm not, like, 100% sure. I don't think I'm gonna do that one, basically. Hello, how are you? Hello. There's a cute one of the opening of the second season of Jujutsu Kaisen where the girl that they're protecting is, like, waving. That one could be kind of cute. Actually, I've already decided. Okay, we can choose between Ruby or Kana. Or Gojo. No, Ruby or Kana. I want to draw a cute girl. Let me get some calming sounds of rain. There we go. A little bit of rain in the background. Kana? What do y'all think? Kana or Ruby? Let's do Ruby. Because we just did, we just did I, you know? This is I. Oh, it's, like, blurry. You said I, so now we'll do. Okay. My initial sketch is always like very rough, so y'all will have to bear with me as I fumble through a couple hours, you know? Okay. Also, this angle is tricky. Oh, this is gonna go poorly. Oh well, it's okay. Okay. Let me just like kind of split the page a little bit. Okay. So we got a little page split. Let me just start. I don't know. Let's just click a circle. Oh, that's not gonna work for me. Okay, let's see. If I was an angled circle, I guess I'd go like here, right? Okay. We kind of have, well, how big? Let me use my pencil really fast. Yeah. How big is this circle? It's like this big. So here to there. Okay. Let me redraw the circle. It's so blurry for y'all. Oh, focus. Focus. Hello, Mr. Camera. Focus. Focus. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got it. Okay. So, I don't know. I feel like this part is like the most calming part, but also somewhat the most stressful part, because it's like you can erase, but also every time you erase, you kind of lose a bunch of work. You know? I don't know. It's kind of like a little like anxiety inducing. And then how tall is her? I use my pencil to like to like, you know. Okay, there we go. It's my measuring stick. My ruler, if you will. Okay, so it's kind of like this. And then I think something like that. Kind of. She's got like a point. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. You know, like this part's rounded, right? This part's rounded. You see, it's got like that, you know? And then this part's more like, more just straight. How has everyone's week been, by the way? Has anyone had anything exciting happen with their week? And then, I think, because if this, okay, so if the neck, I think I might make this bigger, but I'm not locked in on that decision yet. Because, okay, rough, this is the thing. If this was her that, and then it would be like, that's okay, actually. I think I have enough room. Sometimes I like, I put things too high up, and then I have to imagine too much of how like their like fits look, you know. Oh, it's so blurry. No, come back. I know one. Sorry, y'all. I don't know why it's being so blurry. Yeah. Focus. Focus. Hello. Oh, it's kind of trying? Maybe? Focus. Hello. That's a pencil. Yay! Okay. There we go. Okay. So this is what we have so far. Hello. And then I guess the ear kind of goes. Ears are so hard. If I can find a way to cover the ear with like hair, I'll do it. I always do it. I hide my imperfections, you know, as one does. Okay, so it's like this. That's kind of big, isn't it? Proportionally speaking, is that too big for an ear? What do you think? It's like, oh my gosh, you're gonna make me draw ear details to try to salvage? Try to salvage this. Bum, 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 bum. Is that like... Okay, we'll leave the ear like this, and then we'll see if maybe adding hair and stuff kind of fixes it. But you can see we're kind of fleshing her out, right? Okay, so this, and then maybe like the middle point of the ear here, and then perhaps like up here. I'm a little, I sound like a Minecraft, what do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, so a mouth should go like, okay, this mouth is gonna be really tricky because I feel like it's the centerpiece of her entire, this is Ruby when she's like in evil mode, you know? Okay, this needs to be a little more this way. And so she's got like a very evil grin. Your house is 95% done? I log on a little bit like before I go to bed, and I've been slowly working on it. I haven't logged in a couple days though, but I have work that I want to do in there. I started building like a loft house, and I like really liked the aesthetic. Okay. Okay. 5% is the most work. Oh no! Why is the 5% the most work? I saw someone left me a cat. There's like a cat on my bed. I thought that was pretty funny. And then I have a diamond knife. Who got me the diamond knife? Because getting rare materials are hard to find. Ah, I see. That's part of the fun though, you know? The explorations. The pots, the cats, and the planter pots. Oh, thank you. I liked the cat a lot. Okay. So it's like this. You kind of see the you see it? You see it growing? And then she's got like... Yeah, look at that. It's blurry, you can't look at that. But you'll have to trust me, it's pretty cool. Look at that. It's got like little let me just look at his mouth. It's got little teethies. Did I see the road? I saw there was a road to the portal, and then I saw that there was like a really nice kind of like grayish, like textured brick like between my house and Juan's house. I didn't explore over, and then I saw you were building like a castle, and is that the road, the like grayish textured brick? You're finally drawing ear out. Oh, don't worry, Hitmon. It'll 100%. My plan is to cover it. My plan is to cover it with hair to hide the imperfections. As one does when they don't want people to know their mistakes. The noses always crack me up. That's the road. Yeah, I really liked it. I liked the texture. I thought the texture was like very interesting with like the little bits of grass and stuff. Okay, these eyes are going to take me like a year to draw. So I hope y'all have some popcorn and you're buckled up for the long haul. I think it's like more on this. You know? Oh, it makes noise when you walk on it? Wait, that's even better. Okay, controversially, when I'm playing Minecraft by myself, I like to play without sound. Is that like... sacrilegious? You know, I've defied the Minecraft gods with that statement. You turned music off when you were streaming. Did you add more music discs? I actually didn't check on the music discs, I'll admit. I was distracted by the cooking stuff that was in front of me. Okay. So, I think this needs to be more like that. Okay, maybe? Okay. There we go. This is, I'm not sold yet. Let me see. Okay. Let's put the eye. It's kind of giving Mita vibes. So she's supposed to be angled, right? Maybe the other eye, do you get the vibe of it being kind of twisted? Try some eyebrow detail, I guess. There's also like this, like, I started doing it, like, you know, like how it kind of bends, adding some like bendy detail. The wrist vibe. What do you mean by the wrist vibe? Got the little, look, I need to empty out my pencil sharpener. It's getting a little, I wonder, oh, my wrist obstructs everything. Sorry, I can't fix it. Yeah, I think I need to move the, like, slightly more this way, right? Like, move the mouth a little bit, but I'm so happy with how it came out. I don't wanna, this happens sometimes where I, like, see my, you know, I see a mistake as it's happening, but there's something there that I don't want to move. And so I'm like, what if I just take the hit, you know? What if I just take the inaccuracy hit? Because there's like one thing I'm super proud of. It's probably a bad mentality to have. You know. Yeah, we're on my 27th day of trying to draw at least a little bit every day. It's kind of weird to think about it, huh? Or the face is too large. The face could be too large. I think we were debating the ears. The ears I'd be willing to erase. I have no qualms with if we think that we need to fix the ears. I erase away. We'll destroy them. Okay. So I wonder if this eye needs to be a little more to the left. Dots. Hi, Night. And then this eye is like this. Okay. So I'm going to draw this eye and then we're going to evaluate. I will admit the only thing I'm not willing to move is the mouth. So if the problem is mouth, we don't change it. But anything else, I'll move. Well, I kind of like this eye. We can erase the ear. Does this eye need to move? You've seen like 2 drawing streams? Oh, yeah. So I don't have my drawing streams like day 1, day 2, you know? So it's like my personal day 27, but I think this is only like my 3rd or 4th drawing stream. I wonder if this eyebrow needs to go up a little bit, do you think? Do you think this eyebrow needs to go up and this needs to go slightly that way? You know? Is the left eye smaller? Yeah. So what I was going for here, I agree with you. I think you're right, so I might change it. So this is like her head, right? And she's like at an angle. So like this eye is like smaller, you know, than like this eye because you're like looking at, you know, this is like against the head. I don't know. The lift should be in perspective. Wait, so should it be like should be smaller. So the left eye should be smaller? That's what I thought. Let me see if I can... Okay. Be patient. Wait, one second. I have an idea. Okay? I realize that without a reference, y'all cannot help me, so I'm going to do something I rarely do. And I will provide an actual image of what I am working off of. If I can figure out how to do it. Give me a second. Patience, please. Save this as in my streaming. VTubing. Let me call it Okay. We're working through it. Add image. I'll call it Ruby. Go to my desktop. Go into my VTubing. Not gonna go into my coding stuff. Ruby reference. Okay, there we go. Now y'all can see my reference. You see how it's like a little bit smaller? Eyebrow up, left eye closer to right, and a bit bigger. Well, no, it's definitely supposed to be on this side. I think I did something wrong. They're definitely wrong, but I do think it's supposed to be here. But I could be wrong about that too. The right eye should be smaller if the face is turned. No, yeah, you see, I have y'all confused on which way the face is turned. Is it an animation frame? Yeah, it's an animation frame. So there's like some, you know, there's some like, I need to like have some figuring out on my own. I've been liking doing it this way. I don't know, it's kind of fun. Ah, yeah, you see, I drew it so bad y'all didn't even know what the reference was. But yeah, so I'm thinking, wait, Rectangle, have you not seen Oshinoko? Oh, yeah, okay, Oshinoko spoiler. Warning. Sorry, maybe I should have put that in my title. A rather dynamic pose. Yeah, I've been liking dynamic poses. I'm not good at them, but I like drawing things that I enjoy. So it's kind of like, it's okay for me if it's a little, I mean, I try my best, obviously. That's why I'm asking for help. But like, I like drawing dynamic stuff. It like makes me more excited to draw it. Sorry, I'm wiggling. I'm moving around. Okay, so we agree that we need to change. Let's start with, let's erase this. Let's restart. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Oh yeah, the smushy. I mean, we can kind of use them as an example, you know? And then fix things as we need. That's what I've been doing for these kind of things. I did something similar for this one. You know? I did something similar for this one. Like, I get that they're not one-for-one perfects, but like I said, for me, it's just kind of about the fun of drawing. But yeah, my last few drawings, actually, this one too was was just a frame. I just kind of like filled in the blanks where I needed to. So, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. I really want to draw this, so my desire to really want to draw it is more than my desire for perfection, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see. You know, sometimes I do this thing where I like almost draw the eyeball off the frame. Let's see. Draw the eyes before the mouth. Oh, that's good to know. I'll do that next time. Usually I do draw the eyes first, but I was like, the thing that really drew me to this was her little swoopy thing on top. The way her like hair is moving at the, what do you call it? The little like, the little tied up ponytail that she has, and then her like grin. I really like her grin. So I was like really excited to draw it. But definitely the next one. I will not. I will not let the mistake of my enthusiasm get in the way. Okay, so maybe something like, I think it's kind of like, maybe something like this. Let's see how this goes. Put a little bit of thickness. Another thing I've kind of noticed is like the thickness matters so much of like your lines. I also tried this thing you might kind of notice with the hair here. I was experimenting with like, instead of using a black pen, you can see it here, for the hair I used a pen the color of the hair. I was reading an art book about that for like, for your line art, changing up the color of the line art can like add like different dimension. And I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. I tried it for the whole thing. You might kind of notice there's like, it's hard to see because I tried to cover it really well. I at first tried like, you can see this is brown. I used a brown pen, and then I had a pink pen here, or like a red pen, but I didn't like how like there was like lack of separation with the red on the like cream, I guess, skin tone. And so some places I went back with a black pen just because I liked the look better that wasn't like that, you know? Exactly, the smug aura. It's all about the smug aura. Oh, yeah. Maybe like, kind of, we'll do like this. So I think it should be flatter. I gave y'all a chance to totally see that. You drew that? Yeah, we're here so far. Oh, not the thing on the top right. If you mean the thing on the top right, absolutely not. If you mean the thing on the piece of paper, then yes. 100%. I think it would be fun once I get a little better at art and like level up my experience to try animating. Like simple things, okay? You know, like a ball rolling, not not like something intense. It's just something cute. I think this eye is too. I think I put the little, I don't know what you call the little bottom thing, but I think it's, you know. That coloring is pretty good. Thank you! I was super proud. Yeah, I can't get over how well I did the hair. Like, every time I see the hair, I'm like, oh my gosh, I did that! You gotta go for the classic character walking. Yeah, I gotta do the ball. Oh yeah, you gotta do the ball first. And then once you get the ball, we do the little walk. I did a jellyfish animation. Did I ever send y'all that? Nagatoro. I never watched Nagatoro. It's not quite up my alley. I think, yeah. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. Y'all feeling this one? I'm kind of feeling it. Oh! You know what? Okay. I'm gonna put a little dimension in this curve. Let me see how this looks. It might be off, but let's experiment. Finish a project. Okay, Night, that was my problem for the longest time. I don't know if you hear when I was first going through my art. These first, you can see. Oh, you can't see. 2024. I have given up so many times, and this is the first time, like, I've actually kept working through a sketchbook. And I've seen a lot of improvement, even for, like, less than a month. So, like, it kind of... I don't know. Whenever I watch art tutorials, you always just see them, like, their like, main point is always just the premise of, like, keep drawing, you know? And I'm always like, yeah, okay, that's easy to say. You have talent. I can't even draw a circle. And now I'm eating my words. I'm like, wow, I should have just listened to them and not been such a naysayer on myself, you know? I should have just kept doing it. I should have just kept drawing. You know? Gotta walk. drawing for 100 days. Yeah, PewDiePie's 100 day. I never really like watched his content before, but his like new art journey content has been very enjoyable to watch. I'm like, oh, this is actually like pretty good. I wonder if this eye is too small. Do you think it needs to be bigger? You know? Probably become an anime. In order to learn to draw, you must become an... Yeah, picture this, y'all. One day, I draw my own model. Wouldn't that be wild? We could put whatever we wanted on the model. You know, if we wanted to have like a cool outfit, we just could. Keep drawing is not enough. Oh yeah, I actually, you know, Hitmon, I watched a video. It was like what I would have done, how I would learn to draw if I could go back in time. And he was actually talking about that. He was talking about how, like, he would practice, like, just drawing a box, but at different angles so you could, like, that was, like, he had, like, basically a training regimen. And I kind of want to try his, like, once I get over my desire to just draw and I finally want to get, like, good, if that makes sense, you know? I want to try his drawing regimen because it seemed very well structured and it made a lot of sense. I'm just still at the point where I'm, like, a little intimidated by technique. And I'm kind of just, like, drawn for the vibes, you know? You know? If that makes sense. It's basically just blogging stuff. Yeah, exactly. He's, like I said, I didn't really watch his stuff much. Honestly, ever. I didn't watch his stuff. He had a couple of controversies. But, yeah, his new stuff where he's just living his best life, I'm like, this is actually good content. It's, like, actually enjoyable for me. So, his art stuff, it did make me a little sad, because, like, so, like I said, I've been, like, watching a lot of, like, art channels, and every single art channel I looked at, I feel like, had a video, like, reacting to his thing, and then, like, oh, this is what's good about it, this is what's bad about it, like, not really critiquing his work, but, like, the concept of, like, oh, yeah, you got good in 100 days, like, so fast, all of this, like, you know, it might be discouraging to some people, or, I don't know. I was like, oh, it's kind of... it's kind of... Everyone had a video about it. I feel like every channel I've watched, I don't know, it's kind of funny. But, yeah, it is a really cool journey to see, and it is really interesting. I've watched quite a few videos of people talking about, like, their first 30 days of drawing and, like, their introspective that they've had, like, just talking about what they've learned, and it is very fascinating to just listen to people talk about their process, because everyone has a very different process. Some people are, like, get really into, like, studying the books and techniques and, like, being really perfect, and then some people are like, yeah, I just really want to draw this cute character, and they just draw this cute character, like, 100,000 times, you know, or, like, they like start, when they go from, like, just having, I don't want to say fun, because the whole thing is fun for them, but when they go from the state of, like, this was just enjoyable to do, to, like, oh, I now have a chance to actually be good at this, so I'm gonna, like, take this more seriously. I feel like every single one of them in their 30-day journey hits that point. I mean, if you watch PewDiePie's video, he did it, there's, like, quite a few other people I've watched that have had that same point, so it's kind of funny. I feel like I'm probably gonna hit that point soon where I'm like, y'all, give me all the technique videos you can find. I wanna be perfect. I think I'm gonna move this down a little bit, but I'm not sure. The power of focus. Exactly. This is drawing 50 expressions. I have a book on expressions. I showed y'all it. I kind of did want to start practicing that. But yeah, it's, I don't know. It's very interesting. Like, everyone has a very different journey, and yet I feel like everyone also kind of ends up at the same place. Deep in the rabbit hole. I'm too deep in. Just tracing other people's work. I actually watched a video about people talking about tracing specifically, and, like, their thought process behind, you know, when it's good. It is like I mean, I know you were just saying it jokingly, not seriously, sorry. It is like a interesting, legitimate technique, as long as you don't abuse it or, like, claim it as your own. But if you're, like, learning, for example, like, the skeletal structure and you just want to, like, trace around, you know, to like get the feel for it, or like you're just practicing a hair, like things like that, and you kind of just want to get the muscle memory because a lot of it is just muscle memory. Not to diminish work, but obviously, aspect of hard work is the muscle memory that you gain from your hard work. So like something like that did seem to be like a general agreed upon sentiment that it's acceptable with it. A ball pen. I'm too intimidated to draw with a pen. You won't sell your traced work. Yeah, perhaps don't sell them. That might be a little unethical. I think this is too big. It's fun to just like look and see like, oh, you know, I'm gonna like, okay, I want one here, right? Yeah, I want one here. I want one like here, and then here, and then we're gonna have it like swoop down, and then like that, and then one like that, and then we're gonna have a clean one here. Okay, I think I kind of have a better idea now of what I want to do. There we go. I haven't chicken scratched yet. I noticed the only time I like chicken scratch, which is like when you like do a bunch of like that, is when I'm drawing on stream. I think it's a level of nervousness because like I'm obviously not very good at this. And when I'm drawing by myself, I don't have that like that pressure of, oh my gosh, people are watching me fail. And then when I'm on stream, I'm like, wow, people are watching me fail. So I feel like I don't draw with as much confidence on stream. But it is fun because I find out a lot about like things I can improve. So I think it's like a good challenge, you know, because people are like, or I can like hear where things need to be fixed in real time instead of like getting all the way done with my piece. For example, like this one, I told y'all, because I was over 2 pages, I like slightly pushed it this way, and that could have been caught when I was just doodling. You haven't tried tracing other drawings? Not during like this last 30 days, but definitely a few times when I've like tried learning in the past, I've done it to try to like learn body structure. I would say to like mixed results of success, you know? It's like, it feels nice because you get everything perfect, but then when you try to draw without it, it feels not nice because you didn't like I said, the point of tracing is like you use it for muscle memory repetition. So if you didn't actually take the time to gain the muscle, the memory of the muscle, it's like if you try to reapply what you just did, it won't actually do anything. Like it won't work. So you have to like really put the effort in if you're tracing. Oh, you know what? It's like, oh, it's a flyaway hair. I see. It's like the, see, you know, y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I think this, okay. By the way, the music video for this is so good. Okay. I think I'll fix this, but let me just get it on paper. Let me just get it out there. I think it's like, it's too, you know, I'm just gonna fix it because I know what the problem is. It's like something like that. Okay, we'll come back and fix that. Cat doesn't want to eat his medicine. Aww. Yeah, you gotta bribe her. You gotta bribe her. You gonna draw hair down when you try making guidelines? Oh yeah, I saw some like interesting like strategies for it, for like drawing hair. Like I said, I drew this little like light. I don't know if y'all saw them. I had like little light, and I haven't little light sketches. There we go. Something like that. And then maybe something like we'll leave it for now. I think I need this to be I want pop it. Okay, so then it's like something like that. That'll need to be fixed, but it's like, yeah. It's like really hard to see because all my lines are starting to blur together. And then we want like a boop, boop. Maybe something like, woo! We're getting there. We're getting there. I believe that it will build onto itself. I would like to believe. I can't confirm right now, but I think we'll be fine. Do a little her scalp, we kind of lost track of her noggin. So, that's going to be a little rough. Maybe something like sorry, you can like, you have to listen to me just erasing the world. Oh, and then there's gonna be like a little guy like boop, boop. It's gonna come together. I wanna believe. I didn't make a mistake here. Okay, so then go. Okay, I'm just going for it. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't want to go into the teeth. I don't want to go into the teeth. I like the teeth too much. You can't steal the teeth from me. I will, however, erase the ear. If you've listened to your last rodeo, ear. Be gone, ear. Okay, what was I doing? Okay. And then it like, boop, goes like that. And then we got a little, wait, sorry. It's off the screen, I'm sorry. We'll get there. I am just messing up everything. Perhaps you can draw your next PNG. Yeah, that'd be fun. I wonder if, like, does this make sense? I'm kind of curious. No, it doesn't. Okay. Maybe, like... Okay, so this needs to be like that, and then, okay, that's not horrible. That's really not horrible. Like that, like that. We got a little like, you know, There's like something. I think it should be more like, you know, like closer to the. There we go. Okay. And yeah, I'll need to add like some flyaways or something probably to. No, that's not gonna work. What if I like. Okay, we'll fix this later. We'll fix this later. I know there's something that needs to be like here. I can feel it in my core. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. But okay, so then let's just like. I think I needed to like. Okay, and then we need a little ear action right here. Unfortunately, the ear is not gone. Down with the ear. I've like lost track of my this needs to be more like that. Sorry, it's like really messy here, but it makes sense in my head. I'm using just a regular HB, just a regular pencil. I really like it for sketching. I'm sure there's like proper pencils, but well, no, actually, I feel like the HB was what was recommended to me, but. Something like down here. Oh, that looks weird. I'll do something like that. You can like. She has like stuff poking out here, but I don't. It looks kind of weird. I'm gonna not include that. Okay. There we go. The ear, if you make the face smaller and the hair volume thicker. If I make the face smaller and the hair volume thicker. Oh, like here? Like here? That could work. We might go back and do that. Our goal, every time we draw, our goal is to get rid of the ear. We come up with anything that allows the ear to be gone. Oh, you know what also? I put this so far this way that, like, there isn't a lot of room for the hair swoop over here. Well, that's a problem to deal with. Only ever draw Van Gogh. Yeah, we actually only ever draw masterpieces. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, you said you always draw ears, huh? I wonder if I just like, just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. Okay. That's a rough outline. We can go back and fix it. But let's, oh no, I didn't, I drew her too big, so I can't draw her nice, flowy, no, this was one of my goals. I'm gonna have to erase the whole thing. It's all gone. Erase it. No, it's okay. We'll make do with what we can. The whole thing, it's all gone. Maybe I might do like a redo of this. I mean, this is definitely the ponytail. But I don't get to have all the like the cute dynamic, you know? Can we save this? I mean, just configure the neck below. Wait, what do you mean the neck? Wait, how would the neck let us draw the little thingy? I don't think I see the vision. Well. Okay. And then I want... Yeah! Something like... No! There's not enough room, and so it just looks like a blob. Sorry, you're gonna hear me making noises. Angry, veery noises. Maybe I'll like, what if I make it smaller? What if I consolidate? I feel like I need to just erase and start over, but I'm too committed to my, like, if I erase, I'm never gonna come back to this. I'm just gonna abandon it. I kind of want to do like a, you know, it looks, it looks like a radish, you know? It looks like a radish on her head. It is a pretty good radish, though, with a little taproot. Okay, so what if I, like... Oh, you know what? This needs to be further out, doesn't it? I'm gonna get even less room. But, like, you see how it's like... It's like... How did they even... Ah! Okay, the perspective, I'm confused. Because you see it's like here, and they have it like, you know, like with the ponytail, you know? It's like, cause yeah, she has like, maybe like that, and maybe it's just, yeah. Ah! It's like too not flat though. Okay, let me get rid of this. So I kind of see the vision. Something perhaps like that. Like that. Okay. So this is her head. Right? And then she has like hair, right? Like coming towards the ponytail. And now she has the ponytail. Thoughts? I don't get to do all the really cool dynamic stuff with the hair, but I think that's closer, right? And maybe like a little more like in. Something like that. Something like that. Huh? We're kind of getting there. I think that's good. We're not going to be able to add any detail. But I think we have... Is her head a little too big? Might be a little too big. Maybe like that. And then we like... Oh gosh. Oh jeepers. Oh jeez. No, we can save this. We we have the technology of an eraser. And then like that, right? And then like that. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let me, sorry, there's the sound of a pencil scraping against, there we go. That's okay. It's not horrible. I think this is a little, this is a little, but if we said it's because of the angle, then maybe we maybe we're okay with it? There's something wrong here. There's something happening here. I can't put my finger on it. I think it should be like, maybe a little more like that. Thoughts? Move this back a little bit. Let me see. Maybe more like that. Right? Maybe something like that, and maybe just a little more adjustment here, and then here we go. That's okay. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but like, you can tell what's happening here. She has a ponytail. Okay, so now we have the sweep, and then the next thing we need is maybe like that. And then she kind of has like, oh, look, it's like hidden behind her cheek. I like that. Something like that. And then something like that. I can see why people switch to digital, because you can like, you can fix your mistakes so much easier, you know? If I wanted to like, I like this mouth, but I wanted to just move it a little bit, I could just lasso it. A little OP. And then maybe like something like that. Do that, the light box and multiple pieces of paper. Oh, that's true. I like watching, there's this YouTube channel with these content creators called Didus and Emirichu. And they created this podcast called Spilled Ink, which I really enjoy watching. And they actually used that. I'd never seen like the usage of a light box before, and then they were using it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that seems so useful. Okay. I need this to be like, there we go. We have an onion skin technique. I don't think I've heard of onion skin technique. I think it's to each their own, whether it's easier or harder. I did a thumbnail the other day, on my drawing tablet, and I was like, wow, this is so forgiving. So forgiving. But then I was like, I have to like figure out how to stream like digital, and we all know how much trouble I have with like anything technical. Like, I always have so many technical difficulties. And it's just so much easier. I don't have to worry about like a battery dying. So like, digital was easier for me, but all the side inconveniences are what makes me not like move to digital. I think these three here, I shouldn't have all of these. One of these needs to go. This is just for my drawing. There we go. That looks pretty good. I think I need to like emphasize a little more. There we go. And then just add a little like, so this is like super swooping, so I should like go like that. And then I have think this needs to be more like that, with a little boop, and then maybe a little boop, maybe a little 1, 2, boop, boop. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. And then I think what I want is like something like that. Oh, and I want this to be a little more, you know? A little more. I'm happy with this so far. I got really worried about it. I think I might... I got really worried about it, but I'm, okay, so there's something here. But yeah, I was really worried about it, and now I'm pretty thrilled. Pretty tickled, if I may say so. Maybe something like that. And then that. Okay. There we go so far. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. For me, okay. So now maybe I'll try. I was scared to mess with this side, and I was kind of sad about the loss of what I wanted to do, but maybe I can pick up the pieces of my sadness. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. And then you like, there's one thing I learned when you're like having these connecting pieces, you like, yeah, you see, you leave that little gap. There we go. And then this can go in a little more. Yeah. And then we'll add more detail when I'm coloring. But that looks pretty good. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so this side's done. Now we just need to figure out over here. Okay. So we have, I mean, honestly, this is pretty good so far. Use your elbow and shoulder, makes drawing way easy. If I cover everything, you know, then y'all won't ever be able to notice any mistakes. Are y'all watching Which Watch? I have the opening stuck in my head, but I haven't actually watched the anime yet. It's kind of funny, but I've heard good things about it. Need to get it in my watch queue. I've been wanting to do a rewatch of ReZero, and that's been kind of like taking up my my like anime mental like thought process. Uh-oh. That was like almost really cool looking. I liked what I did, and now I don't know how to replicate. Maybe I'll just get rid of this. I like when hairs have these like little, you know, when we like, okay, let me fix this. I'll just do this. There we go. Wizards are done in the coloring phase. Yeah, the coloring is like really what like brings art to life, I've noticed. You haven't watched anime in years? It's time to get started, you know? Real people? Oh, I can't really watch them. I think the most like real person, this isn't even real people, but like I watched K-pop Demon Hunters with some friends. That was but even that is pretty much, it's like, it's animated, you know. Okay, now I have this strand of hair I really like, and I don't know how to move on from that. What if I like something like that? Something like that. Something like that. And then maybe like Oh, are we cooking? Oh, maybe we cooked here. It's kind of cute. Okay, so now we gotta figure out how to make this bottom match up to what's honestly a pretty nice flyaways. Maybe I'll just leave it like this. Like, why is it gotta... You know, just like add a little gap. Like that. And then, okay, do you kind of see what I'm putting down? I've noticed, this is something that I learned. You like, just go like that and put little gaps in the hair, you know? There we go. I might just leave it like this. Yeah, it's got a little gap. Maybe I'll like, do I want something like that in there? Maybe. There we go. I think I might get rid of this one. This is kind of, do something like, a lot of this it'll just be fixed in the coloring. You watched anime in 2 years? Oh my gosh, y'all. We really need to get on that anime watch party. Okay. The food clip. Yeah, that's why I didn't watch K-Pop Demon Hunter for a long time. Or K-Pop Demon Hunters. My friend was like, dude, you gotta watch this. It was like, I've seen the scene, you know? I don't wanna... And then they're like, well, you gotta give it a chance. And I was like, well, I mean, you have a point. I'm just... I'm judging it before I got to know it, you know? And I was like, okay, you got me there. So I gave it a chance. It's really good. It is really good. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let me see. I want it to end. I'm just gonna do the other end. But yeah, a lot of anime I start watching just because I like see the oh, you know what? Is that neck too long? I think I need it like angles. It angles. There we go. Okay. I need this. I need this to go like that. And then I need that. And then boop. Do a little shading. That's close enough. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Okay, so now we go like, I don't know why, it actually looked a little nicer before I tried adding details. Okay, so this is her neck. I think I might have to change that because that looks a little, can't put my finger on it, but oh. I might just leave it, honestly, like just maybe I'll add a little, you know, you pick up what I'm throwing down, you know, just a little. There we go. And then this is just an arm. She looks weird without her arm. I did not realize how much this arm was adding. Is that... Maybe I'll do, when in doubt, add little folds. There we go. I think there's something wrong There's nothing wrong with this. This looks not right. Usually I'm very good at drawing clothes. Like, at least for my level. I feel pretty confident in my clothes, but... maybe I'll, like... be a little lazy. If I don't add, like, the really intense ruffle... You know, honestly, removing the really intense ruffle kind of fixed it. It's not perfect, but... okay. So this is what we have. What do y'all think? I think that's not horrible. We weren't able to erase the ear, which might be the most devastating part of that piece, this whole piece, I'm not gonna lie. But... noses don't exist. It's right here. It's this little smudge. That's all she's got. She gets a smudge. I think the eyes maybe should be bigger, but... I think the hair actually kind of turned out okay. Is that weird to say? I don't think this hair turned out horrible. You can, like, kind of see what's happening here. I really like these little flyaway pieces. Yeah, the hair, like, weirdly works for everything we went through. Now, here's where the hard question comes in. We gotta color this. I'm a little scared. A little scared right now to color this. So do I color this tomorrow? We can color this tomorrow together on stream. Because I'm a little scared. Everyone yawn with me. Yeah, I might just have a nice short stream. Get the copier. Oh my gosh. Where's the copier? You know, we could try it. What would be the colors? Let's see. What would the colors be? Sunset orange. Sandstone. Sandstorm. Poached brown. Oh, potato brown. Poached brown. Hi, Bondo. How are you? How was Jump King? Let's see. We have all these yellows. I think we could make it work with this amount of yellows, probably. What's this? Oh my gosh. Val's Guild is world rank 18 right now with the new patch. 7 out of 8 heroic. Pretty good. Okay. So we're gonna do something that could ruin everything. But we will commit to it. Well, it doesn't matter, but it's still cool. You don't gotta poo-poo on people that are excited, you know? Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna go for it. I feel like this whole piece, I've been a little hesitant. So now we just go for it. There we go. Do y'all ever watch the Race to World First? I never really had before, and like Val obviously watches it, and so I just like got really into it. It's actually pretty fun. The like everyone getting all high. Race to World First is the thing in WoW. It's just like everyone gets so excited being on like a watch party call. Like it's pretty cool. Oh, this looks like a bird beak. I regret this, you know? Oh well. We've committed to the mistake. Perhaps she has a bird beak aesthetic now. I think I want this like high. Okay. I'm gonna do something risky. I'm not gonna follow the guideline. Okay. It didn't turn out horrible. You care about the guilds on your server that you're close to? That makes sense. I think the most interesting fight for me is the last one, the 8th boss, because for all the other bosses, the guilds that are racing to world first, basically like trying to get the first kill for the hardest raid bosses in this game called World of Warcraft, I find it's really interesting to watch the last boss because that's the only boss they haven't seen. All of the other bosses, most of the top guilds are asked to like play test them, you know? So it's not like, I mean, they kind of already know the mechanics. Whereas for the 8th boss, they usually, that's the one where no one knows the mechanics. So it's a little more interesting to watch them like figure it out. And of course in the hardest level, the mechanics are completely different than the heroic tier. So it's pretty cool. I like watching people strategize and like, okay, I can't do it. Like, they have to work together. There's so much teamwork in WoW raiding. It's so cool. I like admire WoW raiders so much because they're so committed, you know? You could, it's almost like a second job depending on the guild you're in. And like Race to World First guilds, they literally like that is their job. They're just like racing to World First. Like they're all like at a LAN party basically together trying to kill this boss. But I think it's just really cool to see a massive group of people come together to try to beat something. That level of like camaraderie is really refreshing in my opinion. I think it's still really just 2 guilds mostly. There's a 3rd guild that's come in, so it's like 3-way now. You know? And yeah, they like take a few weeks off. It's pretty cool. It's like a fun little like, I don't know, part of gaming. Like a little corner of the gaming world. They're just having fun. I like it. I wish I knew how to raid so that I could have a guild that I was able to do stuff like that with, you know? I feel like so much of the stuff I do is mostly, I mean, like, Minecraft, you know? But most of the stuff I do is ends up pretty solo-y, if that makes sense. To lift your mechanical pencil. Yay! I'm excited to see more of your art. I love seeing y'all post stuff you're working on. I don't know if y'all are like this, but when you pick up a hobby or a new activity, it's very motivational when you have people like in the same place as you. You know? It makes you want to work harder. You want to like keep up with their level or like, you know, if they're like way ahead of you already, you're like, hey, I want to be at that level one day, you know? At least for me, it's very encouraging. It's no fun when you're like just good at things. It's much more fun to be like, oh, okay, that's just a razor shaming. It's much more fun to be bad at things. You have like people you can like, you know, look up to and be like, oh my gosh, look at how cool they are. I want to be able to achieve that. Like, there's always just, there's more effort to be put in. There's more to learn. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. There's more to learn. Okay. So we have this. Okay, now here's the question. No, I decided. I was like, do I add pen, you know? Or do I just use, like, marker to, like, highlight, you know, this part? But I think I like the aesthetic of, like, having kind of some pen and some marker. If that makes sense. This just looks like a little blob. So we'll have to work on that a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. I also have this problem sometimes where I like I miss some of the areas with my pen, and then I gotta kind of remember what the pen was doing for me. I was like, oh my gosh, what was this supposed to look like? I gotta say, the just inking strategy is actually very calming. It's left me much less stressed out. But yeah, one thing I've been doing a lot of is like turning on art, like podcasts and stuff, while I've been drawing, and I feel like it's very calming. It's especially nice. Like I said, the podcast I've really gotten into is Spilled Ink. And I mean, they're extremely talented artists, but it's like nice because they show their mistakes and stuff. And it's like very encouraging. Like, okay, well, even like professionals make mistakes, you know? A cursed painting? What is a cursed painting? I don't think. Oh, I forgot to tell Val good job. I forgot to tell him congrats. 1 second, let me do that. Dang. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the eyebrows are so... Oh, you know what? I forgot to put, like, you know? Not cursed mechanic. Oh! What is it a painting of? I thought you just meant, like, it had a curse on it, you know? There's lots of curse things in Minecraft. You've become rusty? Haha! Join the rusty... although I guess for me to be... I'm not rusty, I'm just, learning, but... One of us! One of us! Did I tell y'all about how I'm doing a transmog tournament? For WoW on Friday, and that I'm doing an Erdtree avatar as the theme is villains. I think I told y'all about that. I still haven't put together the actual mog though. I need to do that. You need to adjust character proportions. Ooh, that's always the hardest part. Just be like me and give up on it. Embrace. Can I call it like style? It's stylistic, you know? Any mistakes you see are stylistic. They're decisions. They're not... There are happy little, what does it Bob Ross say? Are happy little mistakes. We won't tell if you don't tell. 2 villagers looking directly at you. I feel like you do the transmog competition a few times. Yeah, they host it every single, what is it called? Every single patch that comes out. So, I entered, there's like a really intense one that's like very serious, and then there's like a goofy theme every year. I entered the goofy one. Because for the serious one, it's like more effort. You know, they want like, you know, like, not so much that they expect the effort, but everyone puts in a lot of effort into like making a really, really pretty mog. And I want to like respect the effort that they put in, you know. And I know I just don't. I'm not gonna put in that much effort, so I don't enter that one. Just out of respect for those that do put in quite a bit of effort. Okay, and then I've got, I don't know if these eyebrows enhanced or messed it up, but we gotta go with them. A lot of it's gonna get hidden when I do like the eyes anyways, so. Yeah, happy little accidents, exactly. I think I'm making her under eye, like little, whatever you call them, lashes, a little too much like triangles. Okay. It is time to erase. This always takes a little bit because I have, you know, pencil everywhere. Looks so creepy without iris. It does, doesn't it? The like, it's so soulless. It almost could be left like this if I was going for like ultimate creep factor, right? Oh, thank you, Cobra. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. It started off very stress-inducing. Oh no! I lost my place. Oh, I mean, I have my image. Oh, okay, we're back. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Oh, oops. Slowly getting through all the pencil. Let's see. Okay. We'll do... What would be the easiest thing? I think, honestly, the easiest thing would be to start with the, skin tone. Oh, there's my pencil here. It's everywhere! But yeah, oftentimes the marker kind of saves things. You fix the proportions. Yay! Okay. You know, I'm glad I didn't... When I was, like, kind of saying, oh, I'll end stream, you know, and we can do it tomorrow. I was kind of like, oh, I'll try to fix it. And I probably would have been fiddling with this for hours, trying to, like, fix the proportions and stuff. That would have been just stressful. So I'm glad I decided to just push through it and like, just color her, you know? Oh, this marker is apparently running out of ink. Oh, no! Oh, gosh, I smeared the pencil. Or the pen. Oh, no, why is this smearing? It usually doesn't smear. I wonder if it's because the marker is dying. I don't know. Well, no use crying over spilled ink, spilled marker. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so now I have all of these. Let me see. My lightest one. Where's the paper? Okay, so that's like yellow. I wonder if I have like a really light. Burnt ochre. Let me see. I need like something super light. I might just do... Yeah. Okay. I think I've locked on my decision. I shall color everything. Which color seems sunset orange? We gotta find the right. It's like kind of hard to see on this paper. I have a page where I've been like scribbling because I already ruined this. Okay. Let me see. That's like probably too orange. I said I'd use this peach silk, right? Yeah, that'll be good. That's probably too yellow. It needs to be like a dusty, right? Do I have any, like... I mean, her hair is actually like... One second. Yeah, her hair is like yellow. It's like a... Oh, I could do that. Wait, what was this? Which one was this one? Oh my gosh, I can't even remember. Was it this? I think. This is a good yellow. I think this brown is too brown. Yeah, this brown is too brown. This one says... This one's called Sandstone. Oh, that's... Wow. That's... Yeah. But Ruby has this cool thing they do with her hair, kind of similar to what I did with Ai's hair, where they use, like... It's more of, like, a red for her highlights, you know? I don't know. Okay, this yellow is good. But we need to find the highlight color. Or is this yellow better? No, I think this dusty yellow is probably better. Yeah, I think this dusty yellow is better. Ooh, maybe? Wait, is this the one I threw out? It is. Okay. Throw that over there. So I'm using this dusty. Okay, that's probably too brown. I think that's too brown. Oh, that's way too brown. Potato brown. It's called potato brown. Okay, so we have this yellow. And I think we're gonna go with... That is her brown as her like dark highlight. Okay. And then, so here's my plan. We'll see how this works. I'm gonna test on here to see if what I'm thinking will work. So Oh, this is gonna be really hard to like... These like lighter colors are really hard to make not be like splotchy. Okay, let me see how this looks. Oh, this is like peach. Well... Okay, we're dedicated to it. Okay, it's gonna be like peachy. That was not the color I thought it was gonna be. That's unfortunate. Okay. We're locked into our mistake. Oh, this... Where's my eraser? There we go. Okay. So then... Let me see. Let's do like... Maybe like that. One here. I like the sound of markers. They sound so like... Such a satisfying noise. You know? Hello, how are you? Okay, so then here I want... Oh, let me erase this. I want something like... Let me... Got the... There we go. And then I guess... Pew, pew, pew. This peachy color is kind of cracking me up. It is definitely not what I intended. It does kind of look cool though. It has like a cool gradient effect, but it's definitely not correct. So then we need more of the darker one here. This is all dark underneath here. Figuring out the shadows is going to be quite the adventure. There we go. Oh, I need to like that. Okay. I'm doing pretty good. I think what started as a very frustrating experience has turned into something not frustrating, so I'm pretty happy, honestly. I was letting myself get into my head. I don't know if anyone's like that, where you just kind of let the voices talk. They're like, hey, it's not good. Hey. Even though you can see clear improvement from where you were like even a day ago. Oh, I love that scratchy marker noise. Scratch. Exactly, that's what it's all about. You gotta be kind to yourself and just let yourself enjoy the process. Not get too caught up in the little things. Okay. I think that's good. We'll see how this turned out. Oh, oops. There we go. That's anxiety. I definitely have plenty of anxiety. It's not that bad as it used to be. Okay. I feel like actually art is like helped like a lot with, you know, it's something else to focus on, so you're not like always in your head. Your demons in a white canvas. Oh gosh, the demons are talking to me. I kind of weirdly, even though I know this is not correct, I kind of weirdly like where this is going. It's like we've lost sight perhaps of Ruby a little bit, but I think this might have been a mistake. This splotch here, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Again, happy little accidents, y'all. Oh, this needs to be like... Oh gosh. The color. It's okay. No. I'm coloring outside the lines. I hope y'all forgive me. We have we've breached the line, sir. What are your orders? We don't know what to do. We're panicking. Oh no. Sorry, I don't know. I'm too hyper. She's a little granite now, yeah. I'm the person in the gold, but it's a hobby. Yeah, that's why. I kind of like, I picked it up and it's been very relaxing. If you know, work's getting a little stressful, if that PR review is getting a little out of hand, can just do a little art. Like do a little doodling. Not that my PR reviews ever get out of hand, you know? We've all been there. We've all been there with the review. Okay, and then we need a manga spoiler. What, for Oshinoko? I mean, I've read the whole thing. I guess be warned, y'all. There's a manga spoiler coming. I am very passionate about this manga personally. This particular manga, I have a lot of opinions on, and I can say a lot of words. I can speak a lot of things. I need all the eraser pens. Another thing I run into is because these markers are... I got these markers for myself a long time ago and was a little scared to use them, and so I used them sparingly in my journaling because I journal. But other than that, these actually went a little bit unused. So it's also kind of just nice to give them like use, but also like they're kind of running dry. I need to get pastels for like these lighter shades. You know? In the story, the author blew it up. Yeah, Akka really wanted to write his new story, and he was just kind of ready to, like, he was kind of over Oshinoko. It's really sad, actually. But definitely, like, just didn't want to write anymore. And, I mean, if he wasn't excited about it anymore, who are we to, like, demand something of him? But it was definitely kind of a bummer. Because to say I was obsessed is an understatement. Literally the second it would release every week, I was reading it. Like, I was so into the manga. And I had so many theories, like, crafted. So, when it all went south, I was like, but Akka, you have to confirm my theories. And none of them were right. And I was like... That's not on me. I'm not taking the blame for this one. Oh, I need this yellow. It was a fun experience though. The ride was so fun that honestly, despite all the sadness of where it went, I was okay with it. I know a lot of people don't feel the same way, but it was so fun. I got so much joy from reading this series. It must please the fans is unethical. How dare they not end exactly how we wanted them to? Oh gosh. It is kind of sad because the manga that he like essentially stopped writing Oshinoko to write got canceled because people were not interested in the story because they were so upset about Oshinoko. So it's like kind of torpedoed 2 of his series. And then the same thing happened with Kaguya-sama. I don't know if you know the Kaguya-sama lore, but he basically gave up on Kaguya-sama to write Oshinoko. I don't think he likes finishing stories. I feel like he needs like a ghostwriter to finish things up for him, you know? It's okay to be like, yeah, I'm bored of this. It's like, okay, we all know who else needs a ghostwriter. Looking at you, George R.R. Martin. I feel like it's okay to say I'm burnt out of this thing that people are way too passionate about, and I don't want to handle that level of passion. Like, Mengo, the artist for Oshinoko, definitely was, like, very sad because she poured her heart and soul into that, and then that's what happened, like, that ending. And she definitely didn't want people to be disappointed. So, like, wow, I really smeared here. She didn't want people to be disappointed, so, like, it was a bummer for her. They should quit on the high. Yeah, like, I'm convinced there's actually some authors, that's why they do their hiatuses, is, like, you know, they want to go out while they're still at the high. And I do think there was actually a lot of room in Oshinoko to have a really good ending, but alas, we got what we got. I have very strong opinions about it, and I cannot wait till the anime is done so that all of my friends who don't want to commit to the manga, I can discuss the ending with them. I do think, this might just be copium as people say, but I do think they're gonna change the ending. I don't care how much copium this seems like I'm on. I don't know if I've just convinced myself in a delusional state, but I do think they're gonna change the ending. Just because it was so hated. It was so hated. I think it's the same reason they're not gonna finish Kaguya. Is because, I mean, it's not like the Kaguya ending honestly was that bad, but it like wasn't really finished. And so I think they're just gonna end at the movie because the movie is basically a satisfying ending. So, I don't know. We'll see. Him and Jerome should team up to create the ultimate cliffhanger. Honestly, I'd still probably read it. Because they have to. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff that feels like they have to. And I've heard some fans for some specific series where they're like, no, they're still writing art. And I'm like, well, art has an end, you know? There's finality to it. But sometimes it just feels like it's not going to end. And I don't really want to invest in something that I know isn't going to have an end. Gonna say something controversial. I've had quite a few people try to convince me to watch, or to start reading One Piece. And I'm sure One Piece is fantastic, okay? I'm sure it's fantastic. But I don't want to invest so much time into something and then start reading week to week knowing that there's probably never going to be an end. And I know everyone's like, no, we're so close to the One Piece. I had someone there talking to me about it, and I was like, really? How far off do you think we are from their One Piece? They're like, oh, just a couple years. We're so close. I was like, you're not close to the One Piece. It ain't happening. The One Piece, yeah. Ooh, show your sketch. Season 4 of Shield Hero. Oh my gosh. Shield Hero is another one of those that started off with such a bang. And then it kind of just went, it just went downhill. I get it, it couldn't, like, continue that level of what it was delivering from the start. But I thought all of Season 1 was pretty solid. And then Season 2 was just, like, so meh. And I did hear, I think it was, like, Season 3 or something, like, kind of saved it. But at that point, I was so upset at the meh that I wasn't willing to, like, go back and invest. The stocks were sold for me. They were already sold. But I actually do think I'm gonna read One Piece. I'm not gonna lie. My friend's, like, really hyped up how good the manga is. I was like, well, gosh, you're selling it so well. Even though I told myself I don't want to do that, like, just listening to them, I was like, okay, but actually, maybe I kind of do. I just need to figure out where to read it, because it's like 1 billion chapters. Oh, I went out of the line so many times for this, but there we go. That's not horrible. I think I should have made her hair a little wider. Now that I'm looking at it, it needed to, like, flow this way. 1K chapters? We could do it. Honestly, the same just feels like trying to climb up a mountain. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, we're gonna draw these eyes. This is gonna be hard. There's a lot of colors. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I'm out of this purple. I forgot about that. Well. Okay. We're going in. We're doing the Oshinoko eyes. Are y'all ready? Oh. It's okay. It's okay. It'll buff right out. It'll buff, and then we'll be like, oh my gosh, we did this? I think it's like, there's just like a billion. Oh, that was the wrong pink. Oh no, panic. Wait, what if I just leave it like this? She's got like this cool blue. I can save this. Don't even stress. Okay, I know what you're thinking, but it's gonna work out. It's gonna be right. It's gonna be right. We're gonna make this work. No one panic yet. Hi Ted, hi Random. Okay. And then we just like, okay. What is it they say? We'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in post. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No, we'll fix it in post. It's gonna be fine. I should have done my standard eye instead of trying to do an Oshinoko eye. I feel like I kind of have the eye situation figured out. And wait, we can save this. Where is it? Where are you? Okay, we have a colorless blender. That should do something. I don't know what it'll do, but it'll blend it, right? Okay. Okay. Save. Save. Colorless blender. Colorless blender. Do y'all feel saved? It fixed it. It fixed it. Okay, y'all. Everyone can now say huzzah. For I have fixed the problem and it's not there anymore. Just turn away. Turn away. Post-production. Add the little bit of spice. Wait, what are we doing now? Oh, we gotta fix the... I'm just gonna ignore my problems. Let's go in with some roasted cashews. That sounds tasty. Yeah, W! Thank you, thank you. Okay, that's not the right color, whatever. We've committed. Color in her ear that I wanted to erase, but we ended up with it. Like that. Maybe a little, you know? Maybe her neck's got a little something there. Okay. Maybe we'll even do a little of that. Okay. I think that's how you spell it. Yeah. Okay, wait. I need. Okay. Okay, we can save this. I think it's not that bad. It's honestly. Oh, let's do a little bit of gray. Just right here. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Oh, you know, we forgot to put hair coming this way. Haha. Okay. So now we just need the eyes, which is the most intimidating part. Actually, the first thing I wanted to do was figure out, okay, one of these pens writes is like better than the others. Let me see. That's okay. You see how it's like not, one of them's like super, I feel like gel pens can be very hit or miss. This one's a little better. Oh, this one's hype. Okay. This one's premium. Okay. This is the one. Okay. Let it focus. Add a little... Add a little of that. And then maybe a little like this. And then I like putting one here. There we go. And maybe some little like, just, you know, little Oshinoko dots. There we go. Huzzah! Okay. This is where we're at with the eyes right now. Honestly, not horrible. Focus. Honestly, the lack of focus might be doing something. Might be helping it a little bit. I don't know why it won't. Stare into the soul. There you go. Yeah, see, they're not horrible. Okay, now we're going to do the thing that could potentially probably ruin everything, but we're going in for it. We're going to let this dry for a second. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for the scary? It's so nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. Oh, well, okay, that'll stop me. Get the right side. Okay. Nobody panic. Nobody say anything until I'm finished. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. That's not horrible. I think I need to, like, make it go more like... Okay. Okay. Okay, we can talk now? Okay. Okay, one. One. Okay, and then a second one. There we go. Thoughts? It's not horrible. Wonder if I can, like... I think I did the second one better than the first one. There we go. Okay. Pretty good. This is pretty good. I think I'm really starting to figure out hair flow. I think I'm getting really good at hair flow. Pretty happy about that. Oh, sunset orange. What's this? I don't know what that is. I have like dots here. Then it would be covered with the star eyes. Yeah, all that effort in the eyes and we covered it. That's pretty good. Look at the little shading details here. I think she turned out pretty good. We can be pretty proud of this one, I would say. It's a little blurry because of course it is. But focus. I wish I would like my pens wouldn't smear. I probably have to wait a little longer. Do you think adding a little something here would do anything or make it worse? Should we just go for it? Let's just go for it. Let's not even ask. Let's not ask. We just do. We just do. Okay. There we go. Added a little something. I wonder if I should like put it like all dark here. Oh well. We committed. We did our little adventure. That's pretty close. If you line these up on top of each other, if I put this right here, it would be the same piece. You wouldn't even know, you know? It would be identical in in every single way, wouldn't you say? I'd say pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with this one. I'm happy. Blonde fan. She is blonde. It's just the shadows of the scene because she's in darkness. She is actually blonde canonically, if you will. Okay. So now here's a question. So we finished this up. Tomorrow, do we want to do more art or do y'all want to play a game? We can draw more. It is crafting Thursday. So it'd be when we got all sorts of pen marks on me. It would be the day we typically would craft, but because we did craft today, I don't know how much y'all... I enjoy the art streams. I don't know how much y'all... How did I explode black ink everywhere? I don't know how much y'all enjoy the art streams. We can do something else if y'all aren't the biggest fans. Or we can do our regularly scheduled art streams. It would be our 28th day. So we actually are getting really close. Sorry, I'm just packing up my Wattpad version. Oh my gosh. We'd be getting pretty close to a 30-day thing. You finished the Minecraft house? Ooh. Put our pencils away. Oh, I can turn off the picture. I have my little spot where I keep all my stuff. There we go. A paintlet. Yeah, I don't know if we can do a Bob Ross. I do have the supplies for it, but I don't know. We need to fill this page over here. Maybe we'll do the Kana. Maybe we'll do the Kana one. If I drew from life? Oh, like real life stuff? Probably would. But yeah, I've been enjoying drawing anime stuff. But yeah, so maybe we'll just draw more tomorrow. It could be fun to do like Kana, I think, because we have, we have I, right? And then we have Ruby, and I don't really want to draw a guy, so maybe we'll do a Kana. Draw anime food. I'll do the meme with the lettuce or the cabbage art meme in anime, you know? to do that. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. Draw noodles. Draw noodles. Be a little goofy. Ah, I got a tape ball. Yeah. But yeah, I guess since no one said a preference either way, we will do more. We'll do more doodling tomorrow. We'll see what I get inspired to draw tomorrow. It's cup noodles. I draw some cup noodles. I might go make some cup noodles after this because we ended stream, or we finished our drawing a little early. We could do some cup noodles. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thank you for all of the art advice. I feel like I get a little bit better, you know, a little more stressed, but a little bit better every single time. Cause yeah, you know, it's always a little intimidating to draw in front of others when you're learning. But it's pretty fun. Oh, and teleport. But yes, I shall be heading out, everyone. The coffee. Oh gosh. Oh, no, I make some lemonade. Ooh, late night lemonade sounds really good, actually. I got distracted. Okay, I am heading out, y'all. I hope everyone has a good evening. I hope everyone also, you know, as always, has a good day tomorrow. And I will see y'all tomorrow, actually. I will see y'all tomorrow. We'll draw something fun. Maybe we'll do a little challenge. A little challenge could be fun to like see how much we've improved. Yeah, just to like do a little measure. Oh, that could be fun. Maybe we'll do that. Do a Haru. We could do a Haru's drawing. Oh, I would love that. Oh yeah, we should do a Haru drawing for day 30 to compare. Okay, I've decided. But now I will be heading out, y'all. I hope everyone has a good evening. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night. Bye.